Another publishing gaffe.
ribbon behind.
Try that again. Good morning. If you would please clear the aisles. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the academic procession. We'd like to thank Boulder Brass for performing the processional music. The first people to enter the hall are the graduation candidates. 4 columns of candidates enter at the same time. They are led by the assistant marshals who carry banners bearing the names of the colleges and the school that comprise the university. The candidates from the School of Education are led by Dr. Roland Schindel from the Department of Elementary Education and Literacy, and candidates from the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences are led by Dr. Michael B. Jacobs of the Chemistry Department. The banners you see are dark blue with the name of the university and the name of the college and the school in white. The seal of the university is embroidered at the base of the banner. You will notice that faculty with long hoods hanging down their backs are interspersed among the candidates. These are the faculty members who have assisted the candidates in the assembly area and who will continue to offer assistance throughout the commencement ceremony. Please keep the aisles clear so that the faculty and platform party may enter. Now that all of the graduation candidates have entered the floor, members of the Metropolitan State University of Denver administration and staff are proceeding to their seats, led by Dr. Ned Mahavich from the Academic Advising Center. Members of this group represent the business and student services side of the university. They assist students in such diverse areas as admissions, registration, financial aid, career services, health and counseling services, and tutoring. Members of the university faculty are now entering the floor, led by Dr. Bill Carnes from the management department. The design of the faculty gowns and the hoods they wear down their backs indicate the degrees they have received and the universities at which they were earned. Department chairs are included in this faculty group and will take their seats on stage. The last group to enter the hall is the platform party. They are led by the president of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Matthew Makeley, who serves as a faculty marshal. Platform party members include members of the MSU Denver Board of Trustees, Jack Poggi, faculty trustee Ken Bizio, and student trustee Daniel Day. Deputy Provost for Academic and Student Affairs, Dr. Sandra Haynes, Dr. Elizabeth Hind, Dean of the School of Education, Dr. Joan Foster, Dean of the College of Letters, Arts and Sciences, Dr. Marilyn Hetzel, Mr. Scott Lubinsky, Ms. M.B. Kruger, and Mr. Brandon Matthews, who will be reading the names of the graduates as they cross the stage. By academic tradition, Dr. Stephen Jordan, president of the university, is the last person to enter the hall and the first person to leave. Dr. Jordan is joined by Ms. Ariadna Ochoa Magallanes, recipient of the President's Award.
Good morning. Exciting day. Welcome to the 2016 Fall Commencement Ceremony for Metropolitan State University of Denver. We ask you to please rise and join us in the singing of the national anthem, which will be led by Jacinta Espinosa, a graduating music performance major. Then we would ask that you remain standing for the invocation, Amazing Grace, which will be performed on the saxophone by Eva Francisco, a graduating music performance major.
You see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wonderful. Please be seated. Thank you, Eva and Jacinta. A small example of the talent we have here at Metropolitan State University of Denver. I call this commencement ceremony to order for the purpose of conferring degrees on the 2016 fall graduating classes from the School of Education and College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences of Metropolitan State University of Denver and other worthy purposes. We're gathered here to rejoice in the accomplishments of the assembled graduates, to celebrate with them the completion of their education. I'm sure you all will join with me in wishing them success and happiness in all of their future endeavors. There are approximately 100 faculty members here today. I myself have the distinct honor of being the Faculty Senate President. More than 70 of our faculty are assisting with the coordination of the commencement proceedings this morning. The 22 faculty members who are department chairs in the School of Education and the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences are located on the stage and will be presenting diplomas to our graduates today. We are quite proud of our faculty, our outstanding faculty, our world-class faculty. We ask that they please rise so that we might briefly acknowledge them. And now I have the pleasure of introducing to you Dr. Stephen Jordan, the president of Metropolitan State University of Denver.
Good morning. Hey, students, how are you feeling right now, huh? All right, this is a celebration. Let's not forget that. You know, one of the greatest pleasures I enjoy as president of Metropolitan State University is playing the part in these commencement ceremonies, and I doubt that the presidents of Harvard or Stanford or MIT could be any prouder of a group of graduating students than I am of today's record-breaking 1,550 undergraduate students and 42 graduate students that we honor here today. Your family and friends and the faculty and staff of MSU Denver join me in celebrating your hard work and your achievements. Graduates, you are now part of 88,000 alumni whose graduation years span over a half a century, going on to transform their community and the lives of others. They share a place in a rich history of groundbreaking achievements, service to Denver and Colorado as a courageous change agent and a gateway to opportunity through access, affordability, high-quality academics, and excellent outcomes. They are teachers, business owners, police officers, engineers, public servants, accountants, pilots, nurses, and more. And you graduates are now a vital part of the MSU Denver family, and I welcome you. Today's ceremony is filled with stories of our students' journey to achieve this momentous occasion. Your determination and perseverances are notable. And over a third of today's graduates are the first in their family to earn a college degree. Almost 52% of the graduates were eligible for federal Pell Grant student aid, which is another way of saying they had to overcome some financial hurdles to get their education. Some other important things to note about today's class: 9% or 141 of our undergraduate class is graduating with honors. And 552 or 31% of our graduates are students of color, and 22% are asset students. Congratulations, graduates. You did it. And through your determined hard work and dedication, you have transformed yourselves into graduates. You see, transformation is an important theme at MSU Denver. We have that effect on many people, and of course, the main architects of those transformed lives are today's graduates. And I want to share some of their stories. Stephen Chavez was born with schizencephaly, a rare brain condition that affects his motor skills. Tired of his inability to move his wheelchair while talking to people, among other reasons, he decided to hack it. To do so, he sought help from Steve Beatty, an MSU Denver computing science professor. Beatty recommended he visit the Solid State Depot, Boulder's hackerspace, for people interested in technology, creating projects and learning from each other. So the group helped Chavez to figure out how his chair's computer hardware works. And Chavez's research led him to speaking at DEF CON, one of the largest hacker conferences in the world. Well, the speech was a hit. Chavez was featured in Forbes magazine. He has attracted multiple job offers, including a full-time position from the CEO of Spider Oak, a company he was contracting for. And on October 24th, he presented at GeekPon, an international hacking contest in China. Chavez independently contracts while working for MSU Denver's Information Technology Services security team. Greg Root, director of the Access Center, said, "Because of his tenacity, this young man will succeed at whatever he attempts. I'm certain of it. He will not give up. He will always be an achiever." An important part of MSU's Denver's mission is to educate non-traditional students, those who don't conform to the traditional image of a college student. And today's graduating class reflects that commitment. For example, Cynthia Gallegos initially enrolled at MSU Denver in 1989. She majored in psychology so she could better advocate for her mother, who developed schizophrenia. She took classes part-time while working as a full-time caregiver for her mother until her mother's needs were more demanding. In 1997, she became a single mother, stopped out of college to begin a 14-year career in the nonprofit sector that culminated in a position as executive director of Focus Point's Family Resource Center, where she successfully tripled the nonprofit's revenue to more than $1.3 million. She eventually resigned from the organization in 2012 so she could provide more direct support for her mother and her son. This past summer, she re-enrolled at MSU Denver to complete her degree in psychology while working in the university call center. And today she graduates and will start a full-time position on January 3rd in our financial aid office as a bilingual counselor. Cynthia said she is looking forward to contributing to the mission of MSU Denver and helping students to accomplish their goals while reducing the stopout rate of students. From our youngest graduate, 18-year-old pre-nursing major Stephanie Martinez, to one of our oldest, 67-year-old speech communications major Denise Mavers, the university continues to provide an accessible and welcoming experience for any student who dreams of pursuing higher education. Several of our non-traditional students are military veterans, and this year we ranked 52nd in the nation on Military Times' Best for Vets Colleges list. We've made a real commitment and concerted effort to offer our student veterans a great education and the support services they need to take full advantage of it. For example, there is Michael West, whose 20-year military career was cut short due to a combat injury. His passion for service launched him into a second career as a personal trainer and rehabilitation specialist. His more than 20 years in the Army included serving as a vehicle mechanic, a cavalry scout, and a drill sergeant. He had multiple overseas tours, including Iraq, for which he received the Bronze Star and Purple Heart Medal after breaking his back in a firefight. And though West was told he was undeployable because of the injury, breaking his back didn't break his dedication to his career. He received some treatment and continued to train National Guard and Reserve forces on Humvee gunnery, small arm ranges, and sniper training. His back break also didn't break his love for fitness, as he continued to work out and push through the pain from the injury. And West finally retired from the Army and decided to go back to college. And while battling personal demons with PTSD, his transition to college was not easy for him. He persevered in his classes, and in August of 2016, he landed an internship at West Metro Fire, where he helped clients with rehabilitation, personal training, and nutrition counseling. And after graduation, West will continue on in a permanent position as the head fitness director for the Fire Academy and as the assistant director of the wellness department. And lastly, I want to take just a moment to acknowledge 3 faculty members, Eric Ball, Madison Holloway, and Vincent DeBaca, and 3 of our students, Tyler Dupre, Joseph Yenger, and George Turatsov, who passed away this semester. To their families and friends, our thoughts and prayers are with you today. MSU Denver has always endeavored to meet parallel goals of providing an educated workforce to keep the Colorado economy strong and ensuring that our students understand and accept their responsibility to be engaged and contributing members of their communities and the world. These goals are equally important, and I'm reminded every day of them by a poster that hangs on my wall at home. It carries some messages that I hope you, the graduates, will take with you as you complete this stage of your transformation. Know your neighbors. Ask a question. Share your skills. Seek to understand. Learn from new and uncomfortable angles. And know that no one is silent, though many are not heard. Work to change this. Each one of these principles stands on its own as excellent advice, but the last one is probably the most important. Know that no one is silent, though many are not heard. Work to change this. We live in precarious, uncertain times. Individual and community voices are lost in the noise coming from all directions: politics, media, entertainment, and commerce. Choosing to be a careful and discerning listener, capable of picking out the messages that matter most and acting on them in a compassionate and purposeful way is one of the greatest gifts that you can give to others. I hope that, Chief, among all the things you've learned in your education at MSU Denver, you will keep in mind, know that no one is silent, though many are not heard. Work to change this. You have transformed your own life. You have the tools required to help others transform theirs as well. Congratulations, Roadrunners, on all you have achieved. I am confident you will make us proud.
Congratulations, graduates. Congratulations for a good job, for a job well done. Good morning, everybody. My name is Iboni Surieta, and I am an Associate Dean of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences. I have the privilege to be able to address you today because Dean Foster has a touch of laryngitis. Each spring, we choose a student who represents the best attributes of their class to win the highest student honor, the President's Award. It is with great pleasure that I introduce this year's awardee, Ariadna Ochoa Magallanes. It is a particular pleasure for me because Ariadna was my student in 2 of the courses I taught as a faculty member of the Modern Languages Department. Ariadna believes in the transformative power of education. Her mother taught her that education is the only thing you have that you can take with you anywhere. But there was a time when it seemed like she might not get the education she desired. As a child in Mexico, Ariadna witnessed violence in the street in front of their family home. Though she was a motivated and talented student, that violence kept her out of school for 2 years. She would ultimately leave Mexico for the United States with her mother and younger sister, never letting go of the dream of education. Ariadna has made up for that lost time while at MSU Denver. In fact, you could say that she has taken advantage of every moment without ever losing sight of the importance of giving back. She's a double major in modern languages and Chicano-Chicana studies. She works as a specialist in the Immigrant Services Program, helping to support and empower other students. She also volunteers with a NASA and UNAM scientist to translate important environmental research. As a research assistant in the Chicano-Chicana Studies Department, she served on the committee for the Richard T. Castro Distinguished Visiting Professorship. She was instrumental in bringing UCLA law professor Laura Gomez, PhD, to MSU Denver in October. The resulting event was an interactive and moving conversation on the parallel identity experiences faced by individuals in both Southern California and Colorado. Ariadna is devoted to her family. Her mother and sister are her best friends and cheerleaders, and they certainly have a lot to cheer about, especially today. After graduation, Ariadna plans to share the power of education with others. She hopes to attend graduate school for higher education administration, empowering future generations of students and inspiring them to do as she has, work hard and never give up. Please join me in congratulating Ariadna Ochoa Magallanes, recipient of the 2016 President's Award.
Hello. I am honored to be standing here today, speaking to you. A few years ago, I would have never imagined that I would graduate, especially that I would be delivering a speech at graduation. It was not because I thought I was not capable of graduating, but because I didn't think that I was going to live long enough to graduate. I am from Torreón, Coahuila, Mexico. It's a small city filled with wonderful and kind people. But a few years ago, it went from being a peaceful city into becoming a war zone. Due to violence, I had to stop going to school, and I would leave my house only to go buy food. One night, when I was around 18 years old, there was a shooting outside my house. My family and I spent that whole night laying down on our cold bathroom floor, fearing that someone will come inside and kill us. We have heard stories about unknown people going inside houses and just killing everyone there, and we were afraid that that would happen to us. Thankfully, we were fine. After that day, my dad and my mom made a decision that we would come to live in the United States. But there was a problem. We did not have any papers. Fortunately, my dad's an American citizen, and thanks to him, we were able to get our permanent residency and come live here in the US. Thank you, Dad. Thank you so much. We got here in 2010. We knew just enough English to ask, how much does this cost, or do you speak Spanish? But it was certainly not enough to maintain a conversation, and especially it was not enough for me to go to college. But going to college was my biggest dream. So I got a job, earned enough money to pay for my first semester, got my JD, got accepted to Metro, and I started at MSU Denver in 2012. My first and second semesters were the hardest ones because I couldn't speak or write English correctly, and I would feel ashamed of it. I would not talk in class to anyone, and I would pray for my professors to not ask me any questions. Another one of my dreams was going to Japan. I am a little obsessed with Japanese culture and language, so I decided to enroll in a Japanese class. That was the best thing I could have done. Kayoko Moore was my professor, and she was and still is amazing. I would go to her office and ask her questions about English, and she will give me full lessons on how to correctly use English, about grammar and all of that. I learned more English with her than at any other class. Today, I can stand here and deliver this speech because she went above and beyond to help me learn. Koko sensei, iroiro, hontou ni arigatou gozaimashita. After a year, I started working as a supplementary instruction leader. While being part of the program, I met wonderful people and learned from amazing professionals who helped me grow as a person and as a student. I went from being an SI leader into becoming the SI head coach. I learned so much from all of the staff at the Student Academic Success Center and Student Persistence. They helped me develop my leadership skills, public speaking skills. They helped me practice the speech. And most importantly, they believed in me. I later became the interim immigrant services specialist, where I had the opportunity of working with amazing students with wonderful stories. Tina, Matt, thank you so much for encouraging me to keep going and for believing in me. Brandy, Gregor, Jeannie, thank you so much for teaching me that it is okay to be myself. As part of the SI program, I had the privilege of working with Dr. Adriana Nieto. As the SI leader for her class, I learned so many things. And thanks to her, I was able to find my true passion. Seeing her give her all for all her students encouraged me to do the same. Now I want to do anything in my power to help other students, like she does. I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for her, not only because she encouraged me to keep going, but because she was there for me when I needed her the most. I would cry in her office and tell her all my problems, and she would always listen and give me a good advice. She was my refuge in the middle of the storm. Thank you so much, Dr. Nieto, for everything you have done and continue doing for me. And thank you, Dr. Lechuga. Thank you, Dr. Lechuga, for teaching me so much about education and for believing in me. I have grown immensely these past years. I went from being a shy student who wanted to be invisible to standing here speaking to you. But I could have not done any of these things if it wasn't for my two biggest treasures, my mom and my sister, who will stay up all night with me when I had to study for tests or when I was doing homework, just to make sure that I was doing okay, and who kept encouraging me every time I fell to stand up and keep going. They always told me to follow my dreams, no matter how crazy they were. I am truly blessed to have them in my life. Muchas gracias, mamá, por enseñarme a amar la educación y por estar siempre conmigo y apoyarme en todas mis locuras. Thank you, Taneri, for believing in me and pushing me to be better. Now it's your time to graduate. As you're listening to me today, you may think, why is she telling us her story? It is not because I want to bore you to death. It is because I want you to see that I am just like you. I went through so many difficult times, but I survived, and so did you. We all have our stories. We all went through our own struggles to get here, We shed tears. We're angry at life, at ourselves. But we kept going. You are here today because you never gave up. We learned from our mistakes. We fell and stood up over and over again. Look around you. Every person in this room has a dream, has a goal that they want to make come true. Being here today means that you are a step closer to your goal. Don't ever give up. Keep working hard. Keep standing up every time you fall. You have people who believe in you, who love you, and who look up to you. The most important thing that I have learned in this past 4 years is to never let fear control your life. Being part of a minority, this was especially difficult for me. At some point of my life, I was afraid of getting killed, and I was afraid of speaking and sharing my opinions, but I conquered those fears. The night I spent on that cold bathroom floor, I decided that I was going to live, not just survive. Today, I am standing here, still afraid of speaking and afraid of what the future may bring, but hopeful. Because I have been through hell and survived, and so did you. You survived. You are here because you gave your best. It is time for you to move forward and make the world a better place. It is time to conquer another goal, to thrive, to keep dreaming, to live. Don't just survive, live. Congratulations, class of 2016. We did it.
Congratulations. We'll have this for you.
Thank you and congratulations. At this time, I would like to ask Dr. Sandra Haynes, Deputy Provost for Academic and Student Affairs, to please come forward.
I too would like to acknowledge one of your fellow graduates today, Paige Olivier, who is graduating here with you today from Hospitality, Tourism, and Events. She took a big part in coordinating this commencement ceremony, already using her professional skills before graduation, and we owe her a debt of gratitude. Congratulations, Paige. Will the candidates for the Master of Arts in Teaching and Master of Social Work please rise? President Jordan, I have the honor of presenting the candidates who have completed all of the requirements for the degrees to which they are entitled and who have been approved by the faculty and members of the Board of our trustees. I therefore recommend that master's degrees be conferred on these candidates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Metropolitan State University of Denver, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate master's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates.
Will the graduates for the Master of Arts in Teaching and Master of Social Work please come forward? Master's graduates, please return to and remain in your seats after receiving your diplomas in respect to your colleagues who follow you. Members of the audience, in order to move the exercises quickly along and for the safety of all, we ask that you do not attempt to leave your seats to take pictures of the graduates as they cross the stage. A professional photographer will be taking pictures of each graduate as he or she receives their diploma and will contact the student by email within 1 week. Master's degree graduates in teaching will be walking across the stage from the audience's right. Master's degree graduates in social work will be walking across the stage from the audience's left. Will all master's graduates please come forward and receive your diploma, and congratulations from President Jordan, Board of Trustee member Jack Pogge, and the chair of your department.
The Department of Special Education, Early Childhood, and Culturally and Linguistically Diverse Children, Dr. Cynthia Lindquist, Chair. Kelly Manson. Olivia Wilson. Heather Albin. Kelly Ferris. Carrie Gallo. Lindy Howell. Elizabeth Hafer. Zachary Malakis. Michael Liege. Tiffany Larson. Shanna Keller. Maria Kathleen Koski. Morgan Bronson.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, the Bachelor of Fine Arts, the Bachelor of Music, and the Bachelor of Science please rise? If you haven't come forward yet, that's the rest of you. President Jordan, I have the honor of presenting the candidates who have completed all of the requirements for the degrees to which they are entitled and who have been approved by the faculty and our Board of Trustees. I therefore recommend that the baccalaureate degrees be conferred on these candidates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Metropolitan State University of Denver, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate bachelor's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates.
Will the graduates in the School of Education and the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences please approach the stage? Members of the audience, we ask again that in order to move the exercises quickly along and for the safety of all, please do not attempt to come down toward the stage to take pictures of the graduates as they cross. A professional photographer will be taking pictures of each graduate as he or she receives their diploma. Will all the bachelor's degree graduates please come forward and receive your diploma and congratulations from President Jordan, Trustee Pogge, and the chair of your department.
The Department of Special Education, Early Childhood, and Culturally and Linguistically Diverse Children, Dr. Cynthia Lindquist, Chair, Krista Johnston.
The Department of Africana Studies, Dr. Douglas Mpandi, Interim Chair. Asia Taylor.
Ashley Lucero.
Ashley Kellogg.
Amanda Eicher.
Ashley Shorten.
Samantha Turvey.
Jania Crail.
Rita Whittington.
The Department of Art, Dr. Deanne Pitlinski, Chair. Tesha Webb.
Allison Astle.
Reed Portscheller, cum laude.
Julie Falkengren.
Mary Schutt.
Jenna Portuzzo.
Lauren Barrett.
Catherine Reveneg.
Anahi Rosales.
Sarah Nellis.
Catherine Clark.
Alexandra Johnson cum laude.
Ashley Smith.
Shelby Gregor.
Benjamin Rabinoff. The diploma will be presented by his father, Dr. Mark Rabinoff, Professor Emeritus of Human Performance and Sport.
Claudia Birney.
Nicholas Mormon.
Priscilla Omegba.
Zane Rust.
Brandy Quattrone.
Kelly Mitchell.
Gemma Sandel.
Megan Conwright.
The Department of Secondary K through 12 and Educational Technology, Dr. Philip Bernhardt, Chair. Natalie Stevens.
Stuart Sachs.
Shauna Hodges.
Mernaz Habibi.
Kia Ruetz.
Javid Rezvani.
Jordan Dorst.
Catherine Salvaggio.
Alyssa Fellows.
Thomas McLaughlin.
Trevor Zott.
Catherine Leeper.
Caleb Hersone.
Laura Beacombe.
Carlos Padilla.
Emerald Bowes.
Miles Higginbotham.
Christopher Madrid Miguel.
The Department of Elementary Education and Literacy, Dr. Deborah Horan, Chair. Lashara Pasick.
Aaron Brotherton.
Hannah Grove.
Lindsay Bittner.
Annalise Lawrence. Serena Johnson.
Mackenzie Sitterud, magna cum laude.
Lauren Williams.
Kristen Morrison.
Tarani Groves.
Rhonda Howard Benson.
Stacy Zamaran, cum laude.
Arturo Navarrete.
Troy Sharp.
Carla Vital.
Michelle Curley.
Jared Anderson.
Kayla Taylor.
Nathan Jenick.
Tanisha Lee.
Rachel Connor.
Megan Warner.
Emma Benton.
Taylor Oliva.
Raina Koonsman.
Rayanne Blomgren.
Nicole Benoya.
Individualist Degree Studies, Dr. Elizabeth Parmalee, Director. Heidi Kramsey,
Emily Brown,
Gabriela Carbajal,
Claudia Ibarra,
Raja Dew,
Leah Price,
Madeline Cool,
Janice Conway,
Farbad Buzari,
Jarell Hicks,
James Oleskovic,
Jeray Hicks, no part,
Christian Downing,
Kelly Clements,
John Arling,
Rachel Lynn Cross,
Nicole Gonzalez,
the Department of Biology, Dr. Ford Lux III, Chair, Mark Eppelbaum,
Consuelo Whitman Gruber,
Arturo Curiel,
Melissa Gelman,
Fernanda Mora Gutierrez,
Justin Garcia,
Marissa Azua,
Jose Escarcega,
Andrea Spear, cum laude,
Ariadma Segura, summa cum laude,
Christopher D'Arcy,
Candice Konishi,
Jason King,
Jonathan Bennett,
Alicia Murphy,
Michelle Sullivan, magna cum laude,
Kimberly Richard, magna cum laude,
Young Than,
Kelsey Renfro,
Samantha Reeser,
Sarah McEnany,
Kendall Hicks,
Natalie Ruiz,
John Swardy,
Jacob Wells,
Jennifer Thompson,
Melanie Titzer,
William Stenzel Esquire,
Nathaniel Hoskins,
Darian Sparks,
Aneta Onorolova,
Fatima Rashad,
Lindsay Schaller, summa cum laude,
Christina Clark,
Alexandra Huang,
Allison Seto,
Caitlin Babbitt, summa cum laude,
Sierra Avila,
John Goings,
Greg Brott,
Michael Berry, Patrick Shaw,
The Department of Modern Language, Dr. Maria Akrabova, Chair. David Hernandez.
Yang Lo,
Karina Munoz.
Dora Le,
Adriana Tarango.
Quan Dang,
Ursula Romero.
Dylan Church,
Bridget Newsom.
Mitchell Ballard,
Brizia Burgos.
James Richardson, cum laude,
Megan McKeon.
Rachel Courtwright,
Travis Sullivan, cum laude.
Larissa Davis,
Chris Bjork.
Jonathan Peer,
The Department of Music, Dr. Peter Schimpf, Chair. Lauren Bales.
Derek Sturdivant, Jeremy
Julia-
Meadows,
Julia Sando Hilton.
Samuel Schwellenbach,
Anna Riemann.
Jared Wilson.
Isaac Garcia.
Alyssa Stanley, magna cum laude.
Anthony Jones.
Ariel Mushkeev.
Ian Hansen.
Lisa Bosco.
Chad Jarden.
Rochelle Weigel.
Jacinda Espinoza.
Kendra De Herrera.
Kyle Mulqueen.
Anita Clapham.
Andrew Goff.
Herbert Boudreau III.
Audrey Jackson.
Margot Leonard.
Zachary Barrera.
Ashley Bauer.
Amari Williams.
Clayman Mitchell.
The Department of Political Science, Dr. Robert Hazan, Chair. Mariel Bailey.
James Wortham.
Reggie Dickhoff.
Rogangelica Guerrera.
Andrew George.
Sahel Rafi.
Thomas Guise.
Ashley Ginsberg.
Kiefer Johnson.
Danielle Weisenhunt.
Lauren Smith.
Jose Gonzalez.
Chino Zhong.
Sherstein Sharp.
Scott Zuloff.
Jordan Post.
Tomasz Tomczyk.
Kelsey Clark.
Gonzalez Obelardo.
Tanya Salter.
Adam Christopher.
Urelsi Reina.
The Department of Chemistry, Dr. Andrew Bonham, Chair. Megan Gunter, summa cum laude.
Trang Nguyen.
Dayan Avdich.
Nung Nguyen.
Chancery Denbrook.
Edgar Rojas.
Kenneth Marinsin.
Cindia Vilar Ochola.
Alexa Gomez.
Randy Holland.
Carolina Rinsash.
The Department of Chicano Studies, Dr. Ramon del Castillo, Chair. Cara Birnbaum.
Amy Leva.
The Department of Theater, Dr. Marilyn Hetzel, Chair. Nicole Lucero.
Alexander Fabel.
Kayla Malley.
Amanda Snydak.
The Department of Chicano Studies. Ariadna Ochoa Magallanes, summa cum laude.
Jennifer Anderson.
The Department of Women's Studies and Services, Dr. Arlene Skudas, Chair. Maria Fuentes.
Demi Shong.
Emily Helt, magna cum laude.
Holly Bugna.
Jessica Kirkpatrick.
Natalie Mosler.
Catherine Holmes.
Lena Olson,
Elizabeth Marsh,
Robel Tesfaye,
Carmine Barcenas,
Natalie Tran,
the Department of Communication Arts and Sciences, Dr. Karen Lawler, Chair. Zena Dyson, magna cum laude.
Seth Yanaconi, magna cum laude.
Christine West,
The Department of Psychology, Dr. Leighton Curl, Chair. Jessica Bittman.
Rachel Newton,
Natalie Rivera.
Caitlin Knox,
Eleanor Anderson.
Sienna Wolde Berhe,
Kara Miller, summa cum laude.
Katie Chelf, summa cum laude.
Shelby Clothier.
Travis Smith,
Kayla Bartowitz.
Zachary Martelon,
Jessica Garcia.
Zachary Griebling,
London Thatch.
Nathan Edge,
Christian Lugo.
Parker Smagus,
Hope Case.
Lauren Cavis,
Abigail Johnson.
Nicholas Callis,
Elena Chase.
Carolyn Henry,
Chloe Romero.
Melanie Townsend,
Rachel Schaefer, summa cum laude.
Morgan Gear,
Tanya Payne, magna cum laude.
Belen Ward,
Jordan Gies.
Cynthia Martinez,
Michaela Hughes.
Draylon Scott,
Cara Viapri.
Alicia Walker,
Liza Moss.
Christina Malillo,
Courtney Lemon.
Mindy Must,
Michaela Vihil.
Max Michael,
Lauren Hammond.
the Department of Earth and Atmospheric Science, Dr. Arthur Kampa, Interim Chair. Evgeny Grebnev,
Allison Harkerick.
Brian Boykin,
Arnaldo Chavez.
Connor Hatch,
Piper Weston.
Benjamin Alcox,
Cynthia Gallegos.
Brian Balducci,
Esmeralda Nungare.
Daniel Thomas,
McKenna Ames.
James Clark, summa cum laude.
Morgan Lund.
Curtis Creer,
Amanda Hoover.
Andrew Holt,
Norma Acosta.
Ariana Herrera,
Kelsey Stewart.
William Clark,
Camille Ness.
Chaiton Christensen,
Ashley Bova.
Zira Ventura Gasca,
Alexandra Holub.
Jeffrey Gray,
Eden Tuwaldi.
Jack Truax,
Ellie Seidel.
Amy Pennington,
Catherine Griebel.
Megan Stell,
Brandon Grund.
Jonathan Fellows,
Amanda Gonzalez, magna cum laude.
Christopher Schaefer.
Ashley Lowell.
Forrest Hudspeth.
Jordan McLean.
The Department of English, Dr. Rebecca Gorman, Chair.
Karim Rafki, Jr.
Kira Martin.
Jenna Lothian.
Kelly,
Magna cum laude.
Kelly Kinder, summa cum laude.
Rachel Burmeister.
Sonia Grace Perez.
Bomi Park.
Taylor Skibby, cum laude.
Stella Clan.
Nancy Miramontes.
Cassandra Park, summa cum laude.
Megan Shipe, cum laude.
Harley James, magna cum laude.
Alicia Moore.
Taylor Mayroll.
Brooke Hankins.
Karen Nunez.
Connor Elliott.
Brianne Treckle, summa cum laude.
Diane Babb, cum laude.
Jasmine Madarano.
Hallie Grable, cum laude.
Haley Milholland.
Kayla Bruno, cum laude.
Alexia Holesso.
Meredith Lindgren, summa cum laude.
Caitlin Liddicoat.
Franklin Taylor Atkinson, cum laude.
Desiree Garcia.
Lucas Dembicki, magna cum laude.
Brianna Garcia.
Andre Morgan.
Valerie Hill.
Shannon Webster.
Kelly Lacasse.
Alyssa Haskell.
Christina Megayonis.
Alessandra Ragusin.
Rebecca Nitz.
Anthony Velasquez, cum laude.
Raquel Engelkens.
Naomi Tucker, summa cum laude.
Montserrat Figueroa Baca.
Drew Austin.
Kenya Sanchez Chavez.
Randy Mullenberg.
Stephanie Romero.
Catherine Homeyer.
Dana Barnes.
Lindsay Ray Chard.
Joshua Riley.
Jeff Levitt.
Taylor Sakopoulos.
The Department of History, Dr. James Drake, Chair. James Meyer.
Priscilla Kubal.
Eileen Finnegan.
Laura Willis.
David Nagy.
Amanda Doors.
Shane Heine.
Michaela Zarbach.
Heather Sloan.
Brenna Yarian, summa cum laude.
Leslie Perkins.
Yvonne Smyer.
Kaylee Schallenberger.
David Harper.
Jane Gerboth.
Colt Wiebold.
Ryan Connell, summa cum laude.
Amy Shepard.
Abby Waytashik.
Christopher Little.
Kara Finger.
Adrian Leba.
Kevin Lindahl.
Walter Howe.
Thomas Evans.
The Department of Sociology and Anthropology, Dr. Melissa Monson, Chair. Spring Archuleta Perez.
Stephanie Isaguirre.
Aaron Birch, summa cum laude.
Logan James.
Janaea Smith.
Cody Farrell.
Naomi Boltz.
Botra Tran.
Richard Garcia.
Francisco Olivas Loria.
Ellie Gustafson.
Kelsey Voskamp.
Michelle Neathammer.
The Department of Math and Computer Sciences, Dr. Lindsay Packer, Chair. Kenneth Morrison.
Alexandra Shepard.
Cole Risch.
Ashley Orcutt.
Alex Myers.
Eliza Albin.
Jeffrey Barnes.
Lauren Coleman.
Caitlin Wyman.
Courtney McKibben, summa cum laude.
Kristen Wilczek.
Cassandra Grenemeyer.
Brittany Swearingen, summa cum laude.
Kira Newton.
Antonio Soto.
Ivan Guzman.
Ryan Africano.
Philip Runnings, summa cum laude.
Stephen Chavez.
Diamond Ware.
Jonathan Cohen. William David King. Arnaud Kadima. Jesse Nelson.
Will the graduates please rise? You have now been awarded your degree from Metropolitan State University of Denver. In honor of this milestone, will you take your right hand and move your tassel to the left side of your cap? And after you have moved your tassel, please shake hands with the classmate to your right and to your left. Members of the audience, I now present to you the 2016 fall graduating class from the School of Education and the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences of Metropolitan State University of Denver. Please recognize them with your enthusiastic applause.
All right, congratulations again. Congratulations to families and parents and loved ones. After the music begins, the platform party, the department chairs, the faculty, the members of the administration, Staff and the new graduates will leave the floor in that order. We ask that you do not leave your seats until all of the graduates have left the floor. Please rise for the recessional.